Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to places, away, and off. You're to.
Notice that you can touch any of the words in the text, the printed words, to see them highlighted as well as hear them read out loud. You can also touch any of the objects that you see that you might think are interesting and get an instant label in print, as well as you can hear the verbal label. Now, early reading specialists would call these scaffolds. In other words, they help a reader who doesn't either know English or is just learning how to read, a young child who might need a leg up in terms of learning about the other complex brain work involved with decoding. Now, did you see that hidden star that was behind the monster? These are scattered throughout the story, and they unlock play activities. Librarians will want to note that the original Ocean House Media titles did not have these play features. If you don't want the play features to be present, you can turn them off in a control panel.
You have a new high
score. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so. And you may not find any you want to go down.
I'm going to continue moving through the story just as a child would, touching the items that I find interesting and illustrating some of the different scaffolding features and maybe a couple more games. But you can see that I'm choosing to skip most of the games, and also important to note that the original illustrations, which were obviously not animated, done by Theodore Geisel, have been very nicely presented here. You're looking at an iPad Pro with retinal display, and they really work well with the visual medium. Ocean House Media has done a great job adding in sort of subtle animations and obviously some sound effects. When you layer in all the excellent reading pedagogy, you've got a very, very powerful language experience. Another way to think of this app is that if you want your child to graduate, give this app to them when they are in preschool or kindergarten. And if they are graduates, you'll probably find that the play activities are fun enough, and obviously the story is so appropriate for an academic who's moving on in their career. Theodore Geisel died in 1991, many years before the iPad was released. But you can be sure that if such technologies were around when he was in his creative prime, that he would be tapping the resources and the beautiful screen and so on to help children to tell stories and to help them learn to read, which was the original intentions of some of his most famous work. So before I go, I want to amplify that I'm showing you this app with certain settings enabled. You could turn on autoplay. You can make this book into sort of a slideshow presentation if you like. You can turn off the narration and some of the pop-up effects. You can also turn off the hidden activities. This is the kind of app that gives you, the parent, librarian, or the child, control. And we really like to see these kinds of features built in, especially when they are mixed into an app that has such a great story and wonderful illustrations. So for 99 cents, you can give your child an app that will help them graduate someday, if they're an early reader. Or if they're graduating, it has a message that is really timeless and has something for people of all ages. So there's no doubt this received one of our highest ratings in terms of an early reading experience. If you'd like to read the full review, go visit ctrex.us. That's CTREX. That's Children's Technology Review Exchange, our review database, and search on the places you'll go. You'll pull up both the 2010 original edition of this app as well as the 2016 Read and Play edition. If you want to see all the Ocean House Media titles, just search on Ocean House Media and you can see which titles have these read and play features built in, or obviously you can visit the publisher's website. So I'm going to stop talking and just wish all of the future graduates out there the best of luck, and hope that someday you'll escape all that's waiting and find the boom bams that are out there playing. I'm Warren Buckleitner. We'll see you next time.
Oh, the places you'll go! There's fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. Bar. And the... Except when they don't. Because sometimes they won't. Support. House. Fence. Support. Brick. Sing. House. Net. Boy. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone. There are some down the... But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. Onward up many of... On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problem.
Memory.
You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure we... And will you succeed? Yes, you will, indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Mountain. Kid, you'll move mountains. Cow. Goat. Building. Town. House. So, be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray, or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way.